Sasha and you're watching Hoture. Are you a fan of Krrish 3? Are you a fan of Superhero? We've got something very interesting for all of you. I'm here with the jewelry designer Farah Khan. Farah, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well, Sasha. Thank you so much.
Thank you for calling us. In fact, I was really excited to know things about Krrish 3. You know, there are a lot of things coming in, very innovative things, and something like a jewelry line we've never seen. How did you come up with this idea?
Well, HRITIK and I met on Raksha Bandhan and we were talking about his film, and I said to him, tell me honestly, what is it about this film that makes you so passionate, drives you so, so much of passion and effort into this? And he said, I said, tell me about it. And he said, you know, Farah, Krrish is not just about superhero or the mask or the cape. It's about the fact that each one of us has a superhero within us, and we can be the change that we wish to see. We can be the miracle in someone else's life. We can be the miracle in our life. We just have to extend that hand and make that decision that we have it, the power of I. So when he said this to me, I said, you know, that's such a beautiful thought. Why don't we immortalize this in a piece of jewelry? Because jewelry is something that people wear, and when you wear it, it's something that you always look at. So I said, you know, in today's world, people are so stressed out that they need to wear something to remind them. So I said, let me design something based on this, so we immortalize the symbol. And he was very excited because he said, that's exactly what I want to do. He says, because at the end of the day, it's not about the movie. There's so much more. So we came up with this whole products, a range of products where we did leather bands, we did pendants for women like this, we did leather cords, we did pins, and we wanted to keep it cheap because we wanted everyone to afford it. So we did it in sterling silver and diamonds, and we said this way everyone gets to afford it and it will outlive the wearer in the long run. So I just hope that for me, I just hope that in today's world, everyone gets one, just to remind them that the power of I is stronger than anything else. We don't need to turn towards religion. We don't need to turn towards temples and mosques and churches. We don't need to turn towards godmen, and we don't need to turn towards shrinks. We need to turn within ourselves, because we can make a difference. And as long as we remember that, we can turn our weaknesses into strength. And seeing that, HRITIK was a living example of someone who constantly through the years has turned his weakness into strength. Whether it was a stammering problem, where now he mouths these dialogues in movies and makes it look so easy, or whether he had a curved spine when he was younger and he made that, and now he dances and is so flexible. And also recently he had a hole in his head, and he's always taken these personal obstacles, and turned them into strengths, and that's what we hope people will do. Yeah.
There is a lot of thought involved, in your creation here. So Farah, how much time did you take? Because Raksha Bandhan, I think it was just a couple of months back. So how come so quick, just a couple of months?
For me, inspiration begins with a very strong emotion, okay? And there was a very strong emotion attached to this. So once the emotion was right, once the inspiration was there, I think we just moved really fast. We designed everything within a month, and because I have my own factory where we manufacture everything in-house, and that's why we can guarantee the production, it became so much easier to monitor it. And yes, and here we are. It's a miracle. It is a miracle this is happening, and I truly believe that maybe God wanted this to happen, because things don't happen overnight, and this did,
It doesn't. That's the reason I'm saying, you told it's Raksha Bandhan, that's when you thought of it, and just a couple of months and it's here. So Farah, see, we've been seeing you traveling a lot, be it on Twitter or Instagram. So how do you kind of cope up with everything, and you still stay so fit and you look really beautiful? Tell me a little about, I'm sure viewers would want to know, such a busy lady, how do you manage all your time?
Well, Sasha, I'll tell you one thing. I would say I have no bad habits, and I can be very boring. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I've never done any substance abuse. I believe in fitness, and health is wealth to me. So if I need to multitask between being a mother, a creative head, and a corporate right now, because I'm running a a design house with 90 people in it, I need my energies and strength, because if I'm going to interact with so many people in a day, I need to be on top of it. So for me, it's really important to exercise, and I exercise 3 times a day, 3 times a week. I eat healthy. I sleep on time. I think I live to design, so everything else doesn't matter. I socialize once in a while. Yes, I do. It's not that I don't, but I would say just proper time management.
Right. And what about stress? You know, in this field, I mean, you know, you have to take care of your kids, you have to take care of work. So much of stress going on. How do you cope? How do you cope up with that?
I think my family is my stress buster, and my children, I always talk to them and I always tell them, I always teach them good things, and I think when I see them grow and repeat those good things, that gives me strength. I'm a good multitasker. Like I said, for me, I will wake up early in the morning, no matter how late I've slept, if I have. Spend time with my children, then hit the gym, then go to work, then finish work, come back, then be with my husband, my parents, my kids. I will try to eliminate the not so important things in life. Socializing is not very important to me. I believe that one should celebrate when you have something to celebrate. But if you're going to spend your whole life partying and celebrating when you have nothing to, when you've achieved nothing, it's a waste of time. So that's the way I am.
It's very interesting, Farah, because I think that's the only reason you keep yourself so fit, you know, even now with so much of work and stress. Farah, tell us a little about, you know, you and HRITIK. You've been sharing a very close, bond, the family bond. So how was he as a person from the time you knew him, and how has he changed so far?
HRITIK, from the time I've known him, has been this, HRITIK till today is a very introvert person, and the fact that he's a superstar and he's interacting with so many people has been very, I would say, very different from the kind of person he actually is. So, like that's what I said, you know, if he had his way, he would just be by himself, but he actually takes himself out of that space and puts himself out there with the world and interacts with them. He's been very inspirational. We have a lot of similarity because I mean, it's ironic because we're not blood related, but I always feel like he's my brother because we're both Capricorns, we're both perfectionists, we're both disciplined, we're both number ones. We actually have the same hands. It's like crazy when you put my hands and you put HRITIK's hands, and we have the same feet also. Okay, it's like we were separated at birth. So we laugh about it. We're like amazing, you know. But yes, he's been inspirational as a person. He's very kind, he's very generous, and he's very family oriented, and I think that's what binds us together, because even I'm very family oriented, and like I said, he believes in celebrating something he's achieved, and so do I.
Right. So we know the connection now. Farah, before we go, lastly, tell us about the price. It's very affordable, you know, you've kept a very affordable price, and also that you've just launched your website. So how do you think that digital market is really picking up these days? Because, you know, everyone's coming up with the websites, which makes it easier for people to kind of...
The fact is, I launched my website because I believe that you're not just competing with your next door jeweler, you're competing with the world, basically. And as a brand, there's a lot of aspiration that people wanted to possess a Farah Khan piece of jewelry. So I said, let's keep it affordable and let's have people have access to it. So on my website, farahkhanfinejewellery.com, you will find fine jewelry pieces beginning from 11,000 Indian rupees onwards, you know. As far as the Krrish collection, we decided to keep it very, very affordable because the idea wasn't to make money on it. The idea was to spread a thought, the power of I, to spread positivity, to spread the fact that be the change you wish to seek, you know, and we can do it. Don't look elsewhere. Just do it yourself. You know, it's all about find the Krrish in you. Be, you know, do it yourself. I would say do it yourself would be the tagline. You know, do it yourself. You know.
How excited are you to watch Krrish 3?
Oh, I'm extremely excited to watch Krrish 3. I can't wait, and I wish him lots and lots of success because the whole team, right from his father to him and to the whole team that's worked, has worked very hard, and I know that because in the middle of this movie launch, we've actually launched his jewelry collection, and I've been working with his PR team, who's really, I can see that HRITIK is really busy, and in spite of all that, we've all come together to do this, you know.
Right. Thank you so much, Farah, for talking to us. That was Farah Khan with us, guys. I hope you're excited as well to watch Krrish 3 and also pick up the jewelry from Krrish 3 collection. Stay tuned to Hoture, we'll get you a lot more.